Hello. This is a video that's been kind of long overdue. If you haven't noticed, we haven't really posted anything up for the pretty much the entirety of this summer. Um, and there's a couple of reasons for that. And this is Aaron here, by the way. I just wanted to explain the situation as it stands right now. Um, well, things happen and things come to pass. And we were blessed for the past 2 years to have a very consistent schedule where me and Al could meet up regularly, almost on a weekly basis sometimes. If not to film a segment, but to at least watch and get material going for something else. It allowed us to game plan ahead for weeks, if not months ahead of time. That's kind of gone along the tossed along the way, mainly just due to life. My brother's a very busy man, and my schedule has lost consistency to the point where I can't adequately guarantee a schedule of being able to do something and put something up. And it's been on our minds over the past summer. We had bold ideas moving into what we considered our season 3, and it's been kind of derailed because of it. We wanted to have a Star Trek cavalcade. And these things will still happen, but we can't help but think that it would take on a slightly different form. So the movie reviews and the Star Trek breakdown won't be canceled completely, but we can't guarantee the start of when the next rush will happen. But we will do what we can with the time that we're allotted. But in the meantime, it's the one thing that I think me and Al both have in common is that we enjoyed the idea of having a channel. We make no illusions. We're not gonna be the internet darlings that tear the world up and set the world ablaze with our videos and our dissection of things. But it was a hobby that we both enjoy, and the idea of it continuing in some fashion is something that I want to have happen. To that end, it also means we're going to have to shift things around a little bit. In my world, there's a couple people that I know have interest in kind of trying their hand at something like this. And, I'm more than willing to entertain the idea of it. There's a couple friends that I have that have expressed interest, and you may see them sooner rather than later on the channel. But that's besides the point. It's been a very quiet, 4-month stretch, and I know everyone that I talk to that knows about our channel and follows us was expecting something for October. I'm not saying that there won't be something for October, but we absolutely killed it last year, I believe, in terms of how many videos we put out and the quality of those videos. And we had grand plans for this year, and it's again just going to have to be scaled back. I'm still planning to do a midnight live stream on Halloween night, at the very least, just to have some fun and try to get something out there so we can kind of enjoy Halloween the way that it's meant to be. So, I personally am going to work at trying to get that together. And I think you'll notice on this channel there's going to be a shift a little bit more towards games, but not by much. For the most part, they've always been games that have been themed to whatever month we were doing. And we enjoyed retro games. That'll be a big part of it too. But that's also on the side of my friends, is they're prodigious gamers as well. And they appreciate it, and they have maybe a different insight into it as opposed to me and Al, who kind of have been of the same experience since we were little kids. So I think there's a possibility this could really work out well. And, at best, we end up having 2 groups of contributors. Aaron's contingent, and then the Aaron and Al dynamic that, has gotten us to where we are today. And I'm very proud of the body of work we did, and I look forward to continuing that legacy with him as well as new people. But I thought it was fair just to touch base with you guys because I see it in YouTube all the time. There's a guy that or a channel that you follow, and you really like their stuff, and they're really clever. They have funny ways of thinking, funny ways of dealing with commentary and reviewing movies, just shocking in general. And then you realize that you're looking at a channel that's been dead for like a year and a half, and I don't want to be that guy. And so I'm gonna do my damnedest to fight that off because I really enjoy doing this as a hobby. The editing, the putting clips together, making intros and all that stuff. So hopefully, with all honest efforts aside, it'll be up and running fairly soon. Like I said, I'm aiming to get something done for October, and I hope you're all there along with us because we've got some new characters to introduce to what was I forget the name of it. Ooh, that was a hell of a tackle. The Kingdom of Tomorrow, or whatever it was called in Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Kingdom of Make Believe, that's it. There's a couple of new characters moving in and opening up crappy little condos. So hopefully you guys can all come and join in, and let's get back to having some fun. So from Aaron and spiritually through Alan, have a good night.
Play of the game.